It takes a great deal to move an organisation forward, and a great deal in terms of keeping the spirit of the school and the culture of the school to ensure the very best for young people. At times that's been difficult over my tenure, and lots of that has been down to indecision of external factors. It has all sorts of impact. One, in terms of keeping the community that you're serving going and spirits up, both in terms of workforce, but also in terms of that safety and security for our young people. Children want to know what's happening, they want to understand where their futures are, and that can cause anxiety for the youngest of the community that we serve.
As we've seen from the current committee's proposals and the previous committee's proposals, they've taken about 15 months to flesh out and cost up full proposals, by which time we're talking about the current Year 7 students being in Year 9 and choosing their GCSE options, and the current Year 6s being in Year 8 and about to choose their GCSE options. We can't then have a transition process that may take 2 to 5 years that starts then, because those students, current Year 7 students, need to be beginning their GCSE courses. The risk of delay now will mean that those students on each of the 4 sites won't have the equity of opportunity to choose the courses that they could if their parents happen to live on a different part of the island.
Because we're a small island, we tend to recruit off island to bring quality staff into schools. Not all, but certainly some. And therefore, in terms of what people see from the outside, from the UK for example, when you do need to bring specialist staff in for certain subjects, they see headlines in terms of the indecision. That's really difficult to recruit on, because why would a family of 4 come across to come and teach in Guernsey if there's no real assurity and security and understanding in terms of what that looks like for them? In terms of delay, it presents an awful lot of problems, but not just for secondary education. Both for our primary colleagues, the development of Lamar de Carteret Primary won't happen until secondary education has gone through some of that building programme. It also has delays in terms of further education and bringing those sites together to ensure that that offer also is the very best for our adult population as they move through in terms of their own training. And for me, education on Ireland has been through so many different changes over time. It is time to actually make decisions and move forward.
I very much appreciate that there is an idea that actually we just need to absolutely stop and think and make sure this is right. But, you know, if we keep on delaying and thinking there is some sort of holy grail that we're going to be able to find some perfect solution that's absolutely going to tick every person's box and do everything for everybody that in the way that they see it, we're never ever going to get there. And so what would delay actually achieve? It would just achieve the children not knowing and the parents of the children not knowing where their children are going to be educated.